to visit in Texas. Whether you are interested in the typical Texan experience or the more modern side of the state, there is plenty to see and do. Head to Houston to marvel at the Space Center, or visit one of the state's beautiful parks or preserves. No matter what you choose to do, Texas is sure to provide a great vacation. They say that everything is bigger in Texas, and it is certainly true that there is a large range of things to so, see and explore in the second largest state. Texans are fiercely proud, and they have a lot to be proud of. Whether you're interested in history, art or cowboy culture, it's all found in Texas. As you plan your upcoming trip to the Lone Star State, be sure to check out this list of best places to visit in Texas. Number 10. Amarillo. Nestled just off the historic Route 66, Amarillo is a perfect stopping point to explore and rest up when visiting the best places in Texas. Once here, take some time to explore the beautiful Amarillo Botanical Gardens and the Amarillo Museum of Art. They're both lovely spots to visit, especially when on a day trip to the city. Plus, if you're driving, stop off at Cadillac Ranch, that's along Route 66 itself. An art installation of Cadillac cars. It's got a new age Stonehenge vibe that's actually pretty cool to see. Afterwards, head over to Palo Duro Canyon, which is around a 30-minute drive from the center of Amarillo. The areas around Capitol Mesa and Lighthouse Peak are just stunning. You'll also find heaps of trails from easy to strenuous, which make it a great spot for an afternoon away from the city itself. Number 9. El Paso. Right on the Mexican border in the far western corner of Texas is a city called El Paso. This destination is also known as Sun City, and it boasts incredible views as the sun sets nightly over the Franklin Mountains. There are many great attractions in El Paso, just some of which include the Chihuahuan Desert Gardens, the Museum of Archaeology at Wilderness Park and the Centennial Museum. El Paso offers plenty of opportunities to get active outdoors, so don't miss the chance to hike along the El Paso Mission Trail, picnic in view of McElligin Canyon or drive along the scenic Transmountain Road. Trips to Ciudad Juarez just across the border were once popular, but have become too dangerous due to drug-related violence. Number 8. Big Bend National Park. Although Big Bend National Park is one of the least visited parks in the United States, it is a jewel in the heart of Texas and a must-see destination. The park is enormous, and borders the Rio Grande River. The park was once underwater, and dinosaur fossils speak to the history of the region. There are miles of scenic drives throughout Big Bend National Park, but hiking is an even better way to see the rock formations and landscape up close. Try an east stroll along Window View Trail, the more challenging Chimneys Trail, or just a relaxing float down the river instead. Number 7. New Braunfels. Not too far from San Antonio, New Braunfels is pretty easy to visit as you're heading between Austin and San Antonio. In fact, it's a perfect little stopping point for a little chill out. After taking a little stroll beyond St. Peter and Paul's Church, get yourself over to Schlitterbahn Water Park. It's a perfect cool-down spot in Texas in a pretty fun day. Plus those slides are just so much fun. Looking for some tasty food and craft beers? Head over to Muck and Fuss. That's something of a legend in New Braunfels. Their burgers and seasonal brews are so good. If that's not your thing, head over to the totally informal Wisachi Grill. Their blackened catfish is so yummy. Also just outside New Braunfels streets is the Natural Bridge Caverns too. It's one of the largest caverns in Texas and well worth visiting for a tour. Just prep in advance for that humidity. Number 6. Galveston. Less than an hour's drive south of the city of Houston is Galveston, a coastal retreat on the shores of the Gulf of Mexico. As a popular vacation spot, Galveston boasts miles of sandy coastline and unending dining, shopping and nightlife options. While you're in Galveston, don't forget to check out the older architecture of the Strand National Historic Landmark District. stroll through the incredible indoor Moody Gardens, or explore aviation history at the Lone Star Flight Museum. Galveston is the perfect place to make a splash, so don't miss the free Bolivar ferry rides or a walk along Pleasure Pier. Number 5. Texas Hill Country. In the very center of Texas is Hill County, where a variety of cultures combine to create a melting pot of history, heritage and cuisine. Enjoy the natural beauty of the region at Enchanted Rock State Natural Area, ideal for hiking and camping, or the Hill Country State Natural Area, which is a favorite for swimming and fishing. Head to Fredericksburg for a dose of German culture, since the area was settled by German settlers in the 19th century. In Fredericksburg, you might visit a winery for a tasting, enjoy bratwurst and sauerkraut at an authentic beer garden, or shop for Bavarian souvenirs at an outdoor market. The best time to visit the region is in spring, when the hill country is ablaze with wildflowers including the Texas state flower, the bluebonnet. Number 4. Padre Island National Seashore. A small thin island extends parallel to the coast of Texas, stretching all the way from Corpus Christi to the Mexican border. Surrounded by the waters of the Gulf of Mexico, this is known as Padre Island. The bulk of the island itself is made up of the Padre Island National Seashore, a protected treasure where you can see blue waters in virtually any direction you turn. Filled with wildlife, and an important spot for bird watching in Texas, the Padre Island National Seashore leads to South Padre Island, a popular getaway spot for beach vacations, family fun and serious nightlife. Number 3. Austin. Known for its slogan "Keep Austin Weird," this city definitely feels a little different from the rest of Texas. The population is youthful, thanks in part to the enormous campus of the University of Texas, and it also serves as the live music capital of the country. Austin is the capital of the Lone Star State, so don't miss the chance to tour the Capitol building, which is famously pink and even taller than the U.S. Capitol building. Also worth exploring is the LBJ Presidential Library, the stunning paths that wind along Barton Creek and the Congress Avenue Bridge, where you can see more than 1 million bats fly out at sunset, creating an unforgettable event that locals know is a must-do in Austin. Number 2. Houston. As the biggest city in Texas, Houston is one of the most popular places to visit in Texas. Famously known for being home to the NASA Mission Control Center, Houston is also where you'll find places like the beautiful campus of Rice University, and the high-end shopping of the Galleria area. Many of the city's biggest attractions are located in the warehouse district of downtown Houston, so head there to see the incredible downtown tunnel system, soak in the views from the 60th floor Chase Tower Observatory, explore the downtown aquarium and catch an outdoor performance at Tuts, or the Theater Under the Stars. Number 1. San Antonio. The third largest city in Texas is San Antonio, which is nestled in the South Texas Plains. San Antonio's heartbeat is its downtown, thanks to an abundance of restaurants and nightlife options. Nestled in by tall buildings and cypress trees, and tucked away from the noise of traffic above, the River Walk draws huge numbers of tourists to its boutique hotels, specialty shops, and plethora of restaurants with open-air dining. Downtown is also home to the famed Alamo, a national landmark where the iconic Battle of the Alamo was fought. For more history, check out the many 19th-century homes in the King William Historic Area, tour the Casa Navarro State Historical Park, or admire the extensive collection at the Institute of Texan Cultures.